Mike Jones Beats.
Gorilla edibles. And hey, don't forget the milk. If they can't show you where they get their CMOS from, don't consume it.
But seriously, if you're from a community and it's kind of rough in the community, or you know what it's like to be poor, then you know what it's like to lack resources. So anyone willing to provide resources or even help people to find resources, you got to salute, you got to shout, and you got to work together. Like one thing when it comes to our community and it comes to health, there is no separatism. There is nobody gets the most clarity, the clout. There is no I'm the best or I'm the biggest at it. None of that. It's for everybody, man.
We have packages that will help you fully monetize your brand and events. Let's build you a channel that'll have you looking like a pro while streaming to Apple TV, Roku, Amazon, Fire TV, Samsung TV, and more. Visit us at www.netstarslive.online for more info. Netstars Live, making your streams come true.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama waiting. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. He got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out real quick. All right, so there's a couple of things we want to talk about. We want to talk about, wait, what? There's a couple of things. I'm trying to fix the camera. It looks crooked to me. There's a couple of things we want to talk about today. One of the main things that we're going to be discussing is this Locks Dipset battle. I want to really talk about that today. But we got some more stuff to talk about pardon me, Lil Durk and Lil Durk situation. But today we want to talk about Locks and Dipset. I'm pretty sure that we have a lot of Locks and Dipset fans up in here. I like both groups. I like all the rappers in both groups. I just want to let this be known. And I don't think that, I think that if we're going to go about groups of 3 and less, these guys are definitely in the conversation. Both groups are in the conversation for the top 5, in my opinion. You can't name me 4 other groups better than both of these groups. You understand what I'm saying? As far as any team of rappers is 3 or less, you can't. Well, 3 or 2, obviously. You can't give me one. With that being said, let's call out the drop from yesterday real quick. Let's do roll call and let's get to the show. Yo, but this shit about Lil Durk, I got some shit to say about Lil Durk. Alright, that was yesterday. I got some shit to say about Lil Durk. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App today, y'all. Let's go. I got some shit to say about the whole Lil Durk situation. Shout out to Lex Luger. Shout out to Lex Luger again, and shout out to Net Stars Live. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. There's very few things that is the best. This is more than yous guys. Just wanted all the youths to know this. I'm just looking at this other thing real quick. Alright, so that's nothing. So let's get to the show. Real quick, I just want to say this, just so we can be clear. I think the Locks is gonna win this. I got the Locks over Dipset. Personally, myself, I got the Locks over Dipset. And I want to know who you guys think is going to win this. Put all your answers down in the comment section. But before we get to this, I want to discuss this Lil Durk thing real quick. What up, Gordo? How you doing today, my brother? Wait, first of all, shout out to BBN Network. It says, good morning. Come in, take a seat, hit that like button, become a member. Join the green team. Please, let's all join the green team. What up, Gordo? He says, morning. What up, Prince to Amir? Says, good morning, everyone. What up? I am bodacious. I know what? I'm going to believe you, baby girl. But we need some kind of proof and evidence. This right here is my DMs. Being them. Who else we got up in here? What up, Hunter Racist? Says, the young ones don't know Locks, bangers together and separate. I think that's why I give the win to the Locks over Dipset. I think everybody involved had incredible careers. Do not get this confused. But I think that the Locks themselves had a better career separate from each other than Dipset had separate from each other. Is that fair? I hope that's fair. What up, Suzette Carbuckle? She says, good morning. My choice is the Locks. What up, Nick? New York Nikki says, good morning. Froze, BB and fam. Stilo Faxes, what's good, Jack? Salute. I'm a Locks on this. I'm with Locks on this. What up, Drop Kill? He says, good morning, bro. Chilling my dude. What up, man? Oh, Mac. I'm with the Locks on this. I like Dipset, though. I don't... See, this is the fucked up world that we live in. Whenever you say you like one thing, it automatically usually means that you do not like the other. That is not the case here. I'm pretty sure every single person is Locks and every single person is Dipset fans. These are those are 6 people that I don't think anybody could dislike. Like, you cannot dislike those 6 people. I'm just keeping it a stack. Like, there's a lot of people that don't like... Okay, you can't dislike the Locks. You could dislike Dipset. Dipset is dicks. Alright? Dipset is dicks. Let's just keep it... Not all of Dipset. Cameron, Jim Jones, they're dicks. Jim Jones is a whole Bronx nigga. A lot of us are dicks. Sometimes I'm a dick. Alright? Jim Jones is a Bronx nigga. He was born in the Bronx. He grew up in Harlem. Harlem and the Bronx got a lot of niggas as dicks. Alright? A lot of niggas as just jerks. I don't know no other way to put it. Sometimes I could come off that way. That's just what it is. I don't know no way to put that. I don't know no way to put that. People from Harlem and people... I'm from the Bronx. People from the Harlem and people from the Bronx, a lot of times we just dicks. So, Dipset got 2 dicks in their crew. Jim Jones and Cameron. And we love them niggas for being that way. So, this is not a knock on them. I'm not going off on these niggas. We love them niggas for being that way. If them niggas wasn't that way, we wouldn't like them as much. Let's just keep it a stack. What up, Kelly? If them niggas was not like that, we would not like them as much. So we want them niggas to be all the fucking jerks that they could be. Just so we can be clear. The Locks don't got that. Everybody in the Locks is likable. Tell me where I'm wrong. I agree with you, Rebel Zoe. What up? We ain't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Rebel Zoe says, Locks, better lyricist. Dipset had the source. 100% agree. Dropkill says, I'm a dick, BX all day. That's a fact. Like, for people that don't know, people from the Bronx, people from Harlem's, most of us are dicks. I'm just going to keep it a stack. I'm just being honest. I hope nobody gets too upset. I'm just being honest. Most of us are dicks. I'm a Bronx nigga. I'm telling you. That's a fact. The Locks don't got that issue. The difference, I think the biggest difference between Yonkers and Bronx niggas is that YO just shows like the love they show out there is like different. Like, you go out there and you see the most hoodest, gangsterous. This nigga got 8 or 9 fucking bodies on him, and the nigga will be a regular, average, everyday, cool nigga in the street. He'll treat everybody like, you understand what I'm saying? You know this nigga just came out of jail, but he a YO nigga. He just mad cool. Like, even though he will kill you. In the Bronx, that same nigga is gonna be a dick, and he's not even gonna be a killer. He just, like, you know, he might be a killer, but he's just, I don't know how to put it. Like, I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put it. I'm not saying nothing about dark skin or light skin. I'm just saying the Bronx and Harlem just got niggas that is dicks. Like, just, why did you do that? You got them type of niggas. I'm just keeping it a stack with you. The Bronx got those type of niggas. Like, why did you do that? That was so unnecessary. We know we could just be cool. We don't have to be beefing. The Bronx got dudes like that. You understand? I don't know how to explain this shit. Malik K said the Bronx is on fire, right? They might take the dead body count for the... That's a fact. The Bronx is going crazy right now. That's a fact. The Yonkers is just different. Like, all the Yonkers niggas, I met, y'all know I know niggas from Yonkers. The niggas I know from Yonkers is mad thorough. Don't get it confused. But they still show mad love. Like, niggas ain't ice grilling. Like, you understand? You know how you go around certain niggas and niggas be mad insecure? I'm gonna let y'all know something. The reason why a lot of niggas be ice grilling ain't because they tough. It's because they insecure. You know how you... I think that's the best way to put it. Them Yonkers niggas is, like, super secure. Like, they like, what the fuck? Anyway, let's get off of that. I hit my homie up. I'm gonna try to be in the building. They having it in Madison Square Garden. I hit my homie up. I'm going to try to be in the building. Matter of fact, let me hit him again right now. I'm going to try to be in the building. It's on Saturday. I'm going to try to be in the building. Hold on. Let me hit my homie again right now. Yeah, YO's dope. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Hit my homie up, ask him right now. I think it's gonna be, what up, Black Wall? I think it's gonna be a win for hip hop just in general. I think it's just gonna be a win for hip hop. Also, remember, YO's undefeated in these versus battles. YO is undefeated. I don't know if tickets is on sale. I'm trying to hit my homie up. I'm trying to get in through the. I'm trying to get in with the artists. I don't know what you talking about. Tickets on sale. Y'all sending some drops. Let's give 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, by the way. Yeah, I like both. I think the Locks has the better catalog, but I think Dipset has more variety. Like, Dipset did more things with their music than the Locks did. I think that there's gonna be people that's gonna 100% choose Dipset over the Locks, because Dipset has so much more variety than the Locks has. Dipset just did so much more with music. So there's advantages on both sides. But for what I choose, I would say I would give the advantage to the Locks. But I think that it's close in general. I think Dipset, Locks is close. That's one. And I think, just so we could be 100% clear with it, the Dipset has so much variety. Like, they have a ton of variety. Dipset made a lot of pop music. Alright? A lot of those songs are gonna win. I think the biggest advantage that the Locks have is that they're gonna have the two best lyricists. I don't think anyone on Dipset, in all due respect to Dipset, wait, no, let me take that back. They might not have lyrically. Jada is the best lyricist that's gonna be there. I think Styles. I hold Styles at an extremely high regard also. What up, Prince to me? He says Dipset is a bunch of fly, charismatic dudes with some lyrics, but the Locks, that's a fact. Dipset way more commercial and charismatic. That's a fact. Dipset got the, what did somebody say earlier? Locks got the lyrics, Dipset got the sauce. That's a fact. Locks got the lyrics, Dipset got the sauce. I don't know, that was the best way to put it. Jadakiss is the best lyricist out of all of them. He's the best lyricist out of all of them. That's just my opinion, though. Locks, also their solo projects was better than Dipset solo projects. Although Cameron's first album, what was the name of Cameron's first album? I forget. That shit was retarded. So I don't want to take nothing away from those guys. Cameron's albums. Cameron's first album. What was the name of Cameron's first album? With the one with Horse and Carriage on it. Purple Haze? No. Which song am I thinking about? The one with Horse and Carriage on it. What album am I thinking about? I think Jim Jones isn't that great of a lyricist. I think Jim Jones just got that. He just, like they said, sauce. He just got that. He just got that swag. Like Jim Jones is fortunate, which I don't see. I see what y'all don't see. A Bronx nigga that got a lot of Harlem in him. That's what Jim Jones is. A lot of y'all niggas don't know how much I love Bronx and Harlem niggas. I don't know no other way to put it. A lot of y'all don't know how much I love Bronx and Harlem niggas. Jim Jones is the best of both worlds. That's the best way I could put it. A lot of y'all niggas love Bronx and Harlem niggas. Love us. We're interchangeable damn near also, just so you know. So that's what's going on with that, in my opinion. And Jim Jones just got the best of both worlds. I used to play basketball with Jim Jones' brother. Jim Jones got a dude. I don't know if it's really Jim Jones' brother, but I used to play basketball with a dude that used to run around with a Dipset coat on in the middle of the motherfucking summer. The nigga run around with a leather-ass fucking Dipset coat on. It's the fucking summer! It's the summer! And so I don't know if this nigga was really Dipset. I don't know if he was really Jim Jones' brother, or if he was like, you know, Jim Jones' brother because they was in the same set, or whatever the case is. But I used to hoop out with this dude that used to say he was Jim Jones' brother. He used to tell me he was going on tour with them and everything. He was telling me about some tours they was doing up in Canada. That's a fact, Drop Kill. They love us. That's a fact. They love us. That's a fact. Dude, the Bronx and New York City gave sauce to the planet. Let's not forget about this. The whole planet is dripped out in New York, is decked out in New York City drip. Alright? It's called hip hop. People that are not from New York, you're never gonna run out of people that's not from New York that hate niggas from New York. It just isn't gonna happen. Alright? New York City is the most influential place on the planet. I'm sorry. That still exists. We're not talking about Jerusalem back in fucking. We're not talking about Jerusalem and shit. We're talking about that still like is exists. New York City is the most relevant place on the planet. I don't know what to tell you. I want to see Pusha T do a versus against Drake. Drake is never gonna do a versus, but I want to see Pusha T do a versus against Drake. About time East Coast got its respect back. The Locks, Yonkers is 2-0, by the way. DMX went against Snoop. DMX won that. I don't care what nobody say. And Jadakiss went against Fab. Yonkers is clearly out to show everybody that can't nobody fuck with Yonkers. They're clearly out taking heads. Yonkers. Shout out to YO. Clearly, they're not playing with you fools. And just so we could be clear, I don't think that fucking Snoop Dogg DMX was close. I think in the beginning it was kind of close, and then after DMX went off stage and came back, it was a wrap. That's a fact. Swizz do most of the lock shit, right? DMX shit, right? Fab, they did Fab wrong, man. They did Fab wrong. They could have played better Fab music. They did Fab wrong. They did Fab wrong. All right, let's just be honest. They did Fab wrong. They could have played better Fab music. They did Fab wrong. But also, Fab was probably looking at his own catalog like, yo, I didn't do as much in hip-hop as I thought I did. Made too many songs with women, Fab. I don't know no other way to put it. You needed more songs with dudes. I don't know what to tell you. You need more songs where you was doing your fabulous shit. Because Fab is a beast. Fab is definitely one of the most underrated rappers in hip-hop. This is just, I'm sorry to tell you. Fab is, when Fab first came out, I thought his flow and everything was just absolutely second to none. I thought he had the best flow in the game when he came out. I ain't gonna lie to you. For at least a whole summer, I was like, nah, Fab got the best flow. And then after a while, I said, well, maybe not. The game started catching up with him. I want to get into this. I want to change direction real quick, and I want to talk about this situation with Lil Durk. Give us a minute. I'm going to come right back.
Little Baby detained in Paris. It seems he's not getting the same treatment as Jay-Z and Kanye.
Fall in love with healing yourself. CBD. Healthy. Alright, so I want to have this conversation real quick. What up, P from Jersey? Could we talk about this Lil Durk thing real quick? I want to point out some things. So yesterday I did not hear what DJ Academics had to say. Some of y'all came in here. Y'all informed me of some. God dang it, Toya Johnson is just so fine. This is just, it don't make no damn sense. It shit just don't make no sense for this woman to be this damn fine. Hold on 1 second. How old is Toya Johnson? This is retarded. This is fucking retarded. She 37 years old. Nobody got time for this. What the fuck? I mean, I'm not upset. I'm just like, what the hell, man? So you're not gonna age at all. So she just not gonna age. She's just gonna refuse to age. That's what Toya Johnson is gonna do. She's just gonna refuse to age. That's it. She's just not gonna do the aging thing. She's just gonna not age. She's gonna refuse to age. Nobody got time for that shit. What the fuck? Nobody got time for that. Anyway, I'm upset over this. I'm upset over this. Shit is retarded. Just real quick, her man is treating her well. She's living a happy life. Whenever the woman is happy, her aging process stops. For everybody that don't know, whenever your woman is happy, their aging process damn near stops. For everybody that don't know. So if you was dating somebody and all of a sudden you stop dating them, and then the next time you see them, it looked like they aged 10 years, yeah. If you was dating, hold on, if you was dating a woman, and then I'm talking to all men, if you was dating a woman and y'all broke up, and then you see her 2-3 years later, a couple of months later, and look like she aged a couple of years, cause she not with you no more. I'm telling you, she either with some nigga fucking her pH balance up, or she with some nigga that's making her stress. When women are happy and their pH balance is right and they're not stressed, they stop aging, nigga. So if you want your woman to look attractive her whole life, treat her better. I don't know no other way to explain this to you. Treat your woman better. She will stop aging, nigga. And for all of you women, just to put you on the game, that like withholding sex, yeah, that's also another thing. Women that have sex more tend to age slower. So if you want to withhold sex from that nigga, that's on you. With that being said, I'm gonna keep it pushing. So what the fuck is up with this camera? Let me wipe this lens real quick. I might just spit on it. All right, there you go, click. So real quick, just so y'all could get an understanding, these gated communities that Durk live in and all of these other people live in, these gated communities, it's a fucking gate. Niggas can hop the fence, yo. You ever played baseball and hit the ball over the fence and you just hop the fence and go get it? Yeah, that's the type of situation these niggas live in. Just so y'all can be clear, so you can understand. There's a gate that you could come in the front of the fucking residence, but on the outskirts of the residence, it's just a fucking fence. Niggas could jump the fence. People jump the fence, went after Durk. Now, real quick, a couple of things that's being said is that now the people that live in that gated community know who he is, and they don't want him there no more. And I don't blame them. I 100% don't blame them. If I live somewhere where people weren't shooting the place up, and then all of a sudden somebody moved into our community and people start shooting the place up, I got kids, and nigga, you gotta go. You feel me? I got a wife, I got kids, I got dogs running around over here. We can't have your type around here. It's nothing personal. So now they're upset. There's people that want Durk to leave. They don't want him there no more. I want to add something else also. Another caveat. Listen. Durk is in a situation, just so we can be clear, where he's supposed to be a super gangster nigga that could get anybody killed. Remember? This is the problem why I never want to be known as an individual who can make something happen to somebody. Because then when you don't make something happen to somebody, you look weak. So, Chirac has built up this legacy of whenever you got beef with them dudes, your time is up. Right? Whenever you got beef with some dude from Chirac, it's just a matter of time. They gonna come get you. Right? That's their legacy that they have built up. Right? Don't go to Chirac. They savages. Nobody will survive. The only way you can survive in Chicago if you from there. Right? And even then, you might not survive. Right? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just explaining something. That's their legacy. Right? When they go to another town, nah, just leave them guys alone. Them Chirac niggas. Right? That's the kind of energy they want people to have for them, right? When they see them, nah, those are some real gangster niggas. Them. What do you think is happening every single day that passes that nothing happens to Lil Tim? Now, we don't want anything to happen to Lil Tim, just so we can be clear. This is not me advocating for anything to happen to Lil Tim. We don't want anything to happen to anybody. But every single day that goes past, that there's not even an attempt made on Lil Tim, it's every single day that goes past that make Lil Durk look weaker. Tell me where I'm wrong. These dudes hopped the fence and they shot his house up where his woman stays at with their kids.
or with their kid. First of all, Durk has to move. You can't sleep in that home no more. Second, now the police have you under surveillance. Surveillance. Third, you live in the state. How is Durk still live in Atlanta? Can somebody explain this to me? Okay, fuck it. Durk can still live in Atlanta. How does Durk still have his wife and their kids still living in Atlanta? You know what would have happened? I'm just going to keep it a stack with you. You know what would have happened after King Vaughn would have got shot and killed? If I was in Durk's shoes, what would have happened? The first thing I would have did was got my family out of town. Now you're going to go stay with mom for a little while. That's the first thing I would have did. Would have got my family up out of town. First thing I would have did. You know what? I'm going to put you up in a hotel in New York City. I'm going to put you up in a hotel in LA. I'm going to put you up. We're going to send you out to stay in Vegas for a while. That's simple. Now, you got to leave town. I don't know how long. Maybe a couple of months. Maybe a year. If anything happened to you, I don't know what I'm going to do. How he don't get his family out of town? This is what I'm talking about. Like, we have to stop thinking we untouchable. Nobody's untouchable, nigga. Kurt P said, here's the problem. The feds are watching and he knows there's not much he can do right now. I don't think he should do anything. Chicago is a crazy place. First of all, he's not in Chicago. He's in Atlanta. That's one. Two, I don't think he should do anything. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying. I don't think he should do anything. I'm just saying, by him not doing anything, which I don't think he should do, it's also going to make him look weak. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he should do anything. I don't want nobody to get hurt. Prince Tuamir says, might think he look weak or a gangster hiding out. F that, I'm hiding my family. I'm hiding my family immediately. Immediately. Wait, hold on. We going to war with some niggas and I'm going to leave my family in the town we going to war with niggas in? Nah, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to go fix this problem. And this problem means I have to now take my family out of town for a little while. Yeah, they killed the dude from Alabama. They killed his grandparents. They rolled by his crib and they killed his grandparents. This is a fact. And he just had another shootout with those same dudes just recently. So we're not doing that. You can't come up to me. I just want to be clear on something. You can't come up to me and tell me that my life is in danger and I live with my woman and I live with our kid and I don't think that their life is also in danger. Okay, first of all, first thing we got to do is get you guys security. Until you leave town, you're going to have security. That's one. We're not doing this. I'm going to have to go blow the whole building up with myself inside the building and kill all of them rat bastards if something happened to you. And I got a couple more years. There's some stuff I want to do. I don't want to die just yet. So they came through the woods and went to this dude's crib. They knew exactly where he lived. He got to get up out of there. I don't know what to tell you. Also, no neighbors called the police. Durk and his people called the police. I'm sorry. It looks to me like all of these dudes that was talking crazy about Tekashi is getting exposed. I don't know how, no other way to put it. Please stop acting like super gangsters. You could be a regular gangster and niggas will respect that. Niggas don't want to be regular gangsters. Niggas want to be super gangsters. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Everybody say what's up to BQ Mommy, my sister-in-law in the house. Everybody want to be super gangsters. Like, you don't got to be a super gangster. You could be a regular gangster and be respected. You can just be a regular gangster. You know, you don't kill people unless it's necessary. You can just be that way. You can literally just be that way. We're not shooting at and killing people for no reason. We're going to have, even though somebody is our opposition, we're going to be able to have rational conversations with them before we decide somebody got to die. You could be a regular gangster. Before we roll down on niggas and kill niggas, we're going to have a sit down with the opposition first and see if there's a way that we can meet in the middle. That's the problem. Niggas don't never want to meet nobody in the middle. Everybody is saying it's my way or no way. Everybody want to be a super gangster. I'm sorry. I'm looking at a thing. I gotta go ask somebody about a thing to find out about a thing. I'll look at it later. I'll find out what it means later. I don't know what the thing means. I'll find out later. Tell you about what? That shit is crazy though. That shit is crazy. So anyway, so just so we can be clear, I just want to say this real quick. I am looking at the whole Lil Durk situation. I don't know how much long is it gonna be till niggas is gonna start saying Lil Durk is pussy. I don't think he's pussy. But how much long is it gonna be till niggas is gonna start talking like that? How much longer? Why are all of these rappers being exposed for not being as hard and tough as they've been letting on? Anybody else is paying attention to that? Rappers just keep getting exposed as not being as hard as tough as they were saying. Now, with that being said, you notice it's these new age rappers getting exposed, not the old, not the rappers from our generation, not the rappers from the 90s. There's no rappers from the 90s being exposed. There's no rappers from the early 2000s being exposed. It's all of these new age rappers. There's a reason for that. Because everybody has to be the most gangster, toughest guy in the world, and can't nobody just be a normal human fucking being that makes mistakes. What up, King Slayer? That's why. Niggas just can't be a regular rapper that make mistakes. Yo, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. For everybody that thinks that King Von shit was planned, I don't think that King Von shit was planned. I think that's just a situation that just happened to happen. I don't think there was nobody lined King Von up. I just think that that's a situation that just happened to happen. I think that there was a thing going on that everybody didn't know about, and they was going for a viral moment. I think King Von was going for a viral moment. I think King Von picked on this dude because he knew he could beat him in the fight because the dude is skinny, he can't fight. I think King Von got hand skills. From what I've heard, King Von got hands. King Von can fight. He's one of the dudes from Chicago that could fight. No, didn't hear about it, Mos Def. King Von is a dude that can fight. I think for whatever the reason was, King Von was going for maybe a viral moment. There was probably a real situation somebody told him about. Somebody either put King Von on to make him go attack that guy, or King Von already had it in his mind. Either which way, King Von went and attacked that dude who he knew there was no way in the world that that guy could beat him in the fight. He ended up getting shot. I just think that was just a fucked up case of circumstances. That's what I think happened. I think it was just somebody trying to create a viral moment and the shit went sideways. That's what I think. Because imagine if King Von just beats him up and nobody gets killed. Both of their music starts trending. This is a fact. People wanting to know who the fuck Quando Rondo is, so Quando Rondo gonna trend. And King Von is gonna trend. Both of them niggas is gonna trend. If King Von doesn't get shot, both of their careers take off. I'm telling you right now. The worst thing that happened for Quando Rondo was Little Tim killing King Von. That's the worst thing that happened to Quando Rondo in his life. I'm telling you. If King Von does not get killed, in my estimation, his career and Quando Rondo career takes off. I don't know no other way to put it. Their streams, everything will go out the fucking roof. You know how many people don't even know who Quando Rondo was that would have been getting put on to who Quando Rondo was? That alone would have got Quando Rondo 1 million streams. Just that. Out of those 1 million streams, how many people you think would have actually have liked his music? I've heard his music. His music ain't terrible. It ain't bad. Out of those 1 million streams, he would have at least pulled 55, 60% of them. Maybe 70% of those people to become now fans of his that listen to his music. I think this was just unfortunate circumstances. Prince to Amir says they want to be alphas with no training or direction. I think so, but I think more than anything else that I think they was trying to create a viral movement. That's what I think was happening. You got to be careful about which viral movements you get found in. Some of these viral movements look dope in the beginning, but then after you've been there for a while, you be like, damn, I wish I didn't have that viral movement. I wish it was a little bit different. Something a little bit closer to my personality, so now I could be myself. People be having viral moments that don't got nothing to do with who they are as a person. You want your viral moment, if you get one, you want it to have more to do with who you are. Therefore, you could replicate it over and over again, and you don't have to fake being somebody you not. Them dudes moved down to Atlanta. All of them Chicago dudes. I personally think they moved down to Atlanta for 2 reasons. Music, and because they thought niggas in Atlanta was pussy. I'm telling you right now, being a person that lived in Georgia, Florida, them niggas is not pussy. Alright? I'm going to tell you something. I moved to Georgia. My dude, they don't really respect you until you fight. I had to have like 2 or 3 fights before niggas really was. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on the game. So I moved down there. So I got a little reputation in New York City at the time I moved down there. Pretty big reputation. So I moved down to Georgia. So my family down there been talking about me before I get there. Like, yo, we got this cousin in New York, like that, right? So I moved down there. People know me a little something. They was fucking with me. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, they was like, is the stories we were hearing about this dude real? I had to get into like a couple of situations. One time, my family tricked me into going to a damn barbershop and beating some nigga up. And then there was some other dude that I beat up on our property. And I'm not proud of none of this shit. I'm just trying to say, Georgia niggas is not pussy. So all of you people that think that maybe Atlanta pussy because Atlanta got a high rate of LGBTQ community people, that don't mean shit. I know niggas right now. These niggas is gay as all outside. And they will put an ass whooping on you. Rebel Zos facts. They just want to see if you will fight. The one time in the barbershop, I had no choice. Somebody jumped on somebody I knew, and then it was on and popping from there. But the time that another situation happened, like you just niggas gotta see. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't like the reputation that particularly got me. I didn't want to be known as the family that when we pull up, somebody might get fucked up. I didn't really care for that reputation. I know other people might like that type of reputation, but I didn't really care for the reputation that, yo, when these guys' family pull up, like somebody might get fucked up. Like that wasn't really, like that's not my energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like I really didn't care for that. But yeah, we definitely did catch that reputation for a while because we was pulling up and jumping out on niggas. And I wasn't doing it because, okay, basically it was happening like this, just so we could be fair. I'm the type of person that if you with me, I'm not going to let nothing happen to you. So basically the people I was with was getting into shit. And I was just so that's how it was happening, just so we could be clear. The people I was with was getting into shit, and then it's like I'm what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna just be there with you and then shit. If I'm there with you, then we all in it like that. You feel me? Rebel Zos says down south people want to hang with you if they know you won't fight. Who back you go? Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They won't hang with you. Shortly after that happened, people was coming to the crib, picking me up, taking me rides everywhere. So shout out to that shit. Tiandre Willis says, I was raised in the South. It don't matter whether you living in the city or in the sticks. You will get tested, like it or not. Yeah. And when I moved to town, because I used to live in the middle of nowhere. When I moved to town, didn't nobody try my crib. So shout out to that shit. Nobody tried my crib, nigga. When I moved to town, I mean, I'm cool with everybody anyway. I'm a cool nigga. So it's not like I had beef with anybody or had anybody that wanted to have a problem with me. I didn't. But when I moved to town, nobody tried my crib, nigga. Nobody tried my crib. Nobody. I had a nice little 2-bedroom. We had a big-ass side yard. We had a side yard, a front yard, a backyard. It was pretty big. I had a porch in the front of the house, a porch in the back of the house. It was a nice size. It was a little shack, but it was a nice size. You understand what I'm saying? It was a shack, but it was a nice size. You feel me? It was a nice size. My bedroom was probably like 2 times the size of this room. My living room was probably like 2 times the size of my bedroom. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was a pretty nice spot. It was a shack. It was a shack. Don't get it confused, but it was a pretty nice spot. I just appreciate anything I have. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't have something and not appreciate it. You said Atlanta got big boy guns with the semi shotty after the fight. Explain that. I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, it was a nice spot. It was a nice spot. I was renting from this old dude. I was renting from this old guy. I was renting. I ain't own it. I was renting. I liked it though. I was staying there. I was actually dating. I was dating this shorty. She was fine though. I didn't see it, but people thought she looked like a young Erykah Badu. Apparently, she was a nice little slim thing. She was definitely. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna keep it a stack. She was. I date a lot of beautiful women. She was definitely one of them. Just beautiful. Just beautiful, beautiful. Ironically enough, I went to fucking high school with her, and I knew her in high school, and she was a whole dick. But we dated later, so I forgive her. She was a whole dick. Like, she used to be in my class, and anytime I open my mouth and say anything, she had something to say all the time. I used to fucking hate her guts. I used to really, really dislike her, like for real, like really dislike her. And I don't dislike people. Like, for me to dislike you, like, you would have literally had to have done something to me. I just did not like her. She was just annoying as shit. And apparently, I was a popular. I wouldn't. Also, I want to get off this topic, but also, I did not know I was popular in high school until she told me. I didn't know. After I met her, like later on, we ran into each other. Our families know each other. Long story. But after I met her later on, and she was just like telling me about, like talking to me about school, and apparently I was popular, and I had no idea. So I had no idea. I wish I would have knew. I had no fucking idea. Like, I had no idea I was popular. I had no idea. I had no idea. Like, for real, for real. I don't know how to say it, but I had no idea I was popular, apparently. Shout out to that shit. And apparently, I walk around like I think I'm the shit. So, shout out to that shit. So, I don't know. I don't know where to go with any of that. Anyway, what's up? What y'all want to talk about? We're about an hour into the show. I'm just rambling at this point. What do y'all want to talk about? Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea I was popular. Really, for real, for real. I had no idea. I ain't know until she told me. I think that's when I realized that it's very important for me to have a girlfriend, because I do not know how the outside world sees me. I have no idea. It's very important for me to have a conduit. Somebody that could explain to me how other people actually perceive me. I have no idea how the outside world sees me. No idea. For real, for real. Not even being funny, not being nothing. So if you ever come across with me and then I'm carrying myself in a particular way and you're like, you don't understand, it's because I don't have no idea how the outside world sees me. Usually I'm dating someone and they put me on the game. And when I'm not dating nobody, I don't have the slightest idea. So right now, I have no idea how the outside world sees me. For real, for real. Not even joking. Not joking, not playing. On some real shit, I have no idea. I can't tell. I'm not as self-centered as people might think I am. I keep being told that I've been popular. Like, I know I've been popular. Don't get it confused. But I don't know how to say it. Anyway, Prince to Amir says these dudes in Atlanta killing. Yeah, people stop thinking Georgia's sweet, man. Georgia ain't sweet, y'all. For real, for real. They will leave you in the fucking woods, man. You will go out with some niggas, think everybody is cool, think everybody is friendly, everything is cool, everything's aight. And them niggas will leave you in the fucking woods. Them niggas will murder you and leave you in the woods, man. Y'all better stop playing around with them Georgia niggas. Stop playing with them Georgia niggas. Stop playing with them Florida niggas. Stop playing with them niggas. For real, for real. It's different down there. For people that's never lived there, like, I get it. A lot of y'all visit. It's visiting and living there is two different things, homie. For everybody that's never lived there, visiting and living is two different things. For everybody that visited, you think it's sweet, shout out to you. This shit is not sweet. Them dudes is not playing with y'all. You go hang out with the wrong people, you're not coming back home. They're going to leave you in the woods somewhere. And 9 times out of 10, and might not find your body. What up to the business? I think Lil Durk, one, needs to leave Atlanta. He needs to just swallow his pride. Yep, you could go to the pawn shop and buy a chop or a street sweeper. That's a fact. I think Lil Durk need to swap. What up the business? Dropping all of them frosts. I think Lil Durk should just swallow his pride and fucking move. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I think we got it fixed. That shit just cut us all the way off. So now I can't see the right time, how long we've been on the show. So yeah, they probably just kicked a whole bunch of y'all out of here. I think we're gonna call it a wrap. I think we're gonna get off early today. Sorry, reading about somebody's financial situation that's drastically improved because they bought something low and then sold high. Shout out to that shit. With that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. We don't have no drops for today, so I'm just going to bounce. Everybody, just enjoy your day. Go do something positive. I'm assuming that we're going to have some videos drop today on YouTube. Go check them out. Go check out some of our previous videos that we also have on the channel. Also, I'm expecting to have some uploads to Instagram today. I'm probably going to just drop a ton of shit on Instagram. We'll see. Also, if you're looking for a repost, hit me up for reposts. We're doing reposts for the rest of the week. For the rest of this week, we're doing reposts for $10 a repost. Remember when the Miami boys tried to take over the streets of Atlanta back in the day? It didn't work out well. So we're doing reposts today, $10 reposts. So anybody that need anything reposted to the BBN site, hit me up. With that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got.